Good morning, children. Hope you're all safe and fine at home. Welcome back to English class. Last class, do you remember what we learned? Yes, we learned two lessons together. That is lesson number 6 and 7 together we learned. It is verbs and verbs expressing present. In that we have learned verbs present tense and present continuous tense. I hope you all remember that, isn't it? So the structure of present continuous tense and all we learned. Today we are going to see the next lesson, that is actually the lesson it is verbs expressing past, but first we need to learn the remaining parts of present tense. Afterwards we will go to past tense. Okay, so remaining parts of present tense in the sense we have already discussed that which are the forms of present tense. Which were they? Yes, simple present tense can be divided into present continuous tense that we already studied, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. Okay, so let's see that first. Then we will move to past tense. Okay, so I hope children you remember simple present tense and present continuous tense. So present continuous tense, already we have seen the structure, that is or am plus verb plus ing form. We have seen ample examples also. Now we are going to see present perfect tense. Okay, so you can see on the board present perfect tense. I have written present perfect continuous tense. Okay, so present perfect tense means its structure. It is like this: subject plus has or have plus V3 form of the verb. Okay, subject plus has or have plus V3 form of the verb. Why it is has or have? Because if the subject is singular, we can use has, and if the subject is plural, we can use have. For example, I have eaten my breakfast. I have eaten my breakfast. So, I is a subject there, so we have used have. If the subject was she or he, we can use has. Same example, we can take she has eaten her breakfast. Okay, so that is the structure for present perfect tense. Has or have plus V3 form of the verb. Already we have seen V3 form, isn't it? That is V1, V2, V3 form. Already we discussed in the last class. Strong verbs, weak verbs, everything we learned. So that we have learned regular verbs and irregular verbs, and we are clear about that fact. V3 forms. So that is present perfect tense structure. Now we are moving to present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense, here also the same process it is there. Perfect it is coming, continuous it is coming, isn't it? So continuous means we have learned what we have to use. ing form we have to use. Perfect means has or have we need to add, isn't it? So here perfect and continuous both came, so we need to use has or have plus ing form also we need to add. Not only that, one extra word we need to add in between. Let's see that. The structure is subject plus has or have plus been plus verb plus ing form. Okay, so this is the structure for present perfect continuous tense. What is that? Subject plus has or have plus been, B-E-E-N, been plus verb plus ing form. Okay, I have been waiting. I have been waiting for Geeta for 2 hours. I have been waiting for Geeta for 2 hours. Okay, so this is a structure. Or for example, if it is I have been. If it is she or he has been waiting for Geeta. Okay, so in that way we can make the structure for present perfect continuous tense. Now we will see the uses of present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. Let's see that. Children, we will see now the uses of present perfect tense. It is used to express an action that has been completed recently. Means the action has just completed now. I have just arrived. So that person has just reached. It is also used to express an action which was completed in the past but whose effect can be felt at the time of speaking. I have written the letter. So here the action write which is completed in the past, but its effect we can feel at the time of speaking. Now we will see the uses of present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense is used to express an action that began in the past and has gone on till the time of speaking. For example, Tina has been reading a novel. So this action already started and now also it is continuing. Another usage, to express an action that has just finished or that finished only a short time each. For example, Rani has been waiting for her friends. Here, Rani has been waiting. Here, you can see Rani was waiting just a moment before. Now, she is not waiting. Okay, so these are the uses for present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. So children, now we are going to the next topic, that is past tense. So actually lesson number 8 is verbs expressing past. So in that we have discussed already that present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. Now we are going to past tense. Past tense means we know, isn't it? The past action, the completed action, that refers to past tense. That happened before. That refers to past tense, isn't it? So similarly, as we have studied in present tense, we have to learn three forms, that is past continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense under simple past tense. So let's see that. So before moving to that, I hope you know the past tense of each verb, isn't it? Come, came, run, ran, isn't it? Work, worked. So these are the past tense for these words. Now we will see the forms. Past continuous. First we will see past continuous tense. So past continuous tense. You remember past present continuous tense? Yes. It was am or is or are plus verb plus ing form. Likewise, here subject plus was or were plus verb plus ing form. Okay. Is become was, are become were. Okay. So was or were plus verb plus ing form according to the subject. If it is singular, was, plural, were. Okay. She was working. Okay. Or we were working. This can be the examples for past continuous. So this is the structure, that is was or were plus verb plus ing form in the case of past continuous tense. Now we are going to past perfect tense. Past perfect tense, here the structure is subject plus had plus V3 form of the verb. So V3 form of the verb we already have seen, isn't it? That is, we know regular verbs and irregular verbs, V1, V2, V3 form already we have seen, isn't it? Here the difference is that in present perfect tense, do you remember it was has or have plus V3 form. But here, even if it is singular or plural, we are using had only. Okay, HAD, had. Okay, so it will not depend on singular or plural. Same HAD we are using for both singular and plural. For example, I had worked or I had eaten my breakfast. Okay, I had eaten my breakfast. If it is she, okay, subject is she. She had eaten her breakfast or he had eaten his breakfast. Okay, so in this form we can use past perfect tense structure. Now we are moving to past perfect continuous tense. So we know perfect means we need to add had, has or have or had. Then continuous means ing form. So here it is past perfect. So obviously it will be coming had itself. So had plus ing form we need to add. So do you remember present perfect continuous tense? Yes, we saw that has or have plus been plus verb plus ing form. Likewise, same thing we are using in past perfect continuous tense. Here it is had been verb plus ing form. Okay, had been verb plus ing form. She had been waiting. Okay, she had been waiting for 3 hours. Okay, or he had been or I have been waiting for 2 hours. So these can be the examples for what? Past perfect continuous tense. Now we will see the uses of these tenses. Okay, where and all we need to add these tenses and all. The uses, we will see it now. Let's see that. Children, we will see now the uses of past continuous tense. Past continuous tense is used to express an action which was in progress at some point of time in the past, but time limits are not mentioned. For example, she was watering the plants. So here, watering the plants, that action already it happened at some point of time. That time period it is not mentioned. It is also used with simple past tense. For example, we were sleeping when the thief entered our house. So when the thief entered, here entered is a past tense mentioned here. We were sleeping. So it suggests that one activity was continuing when another took place. Now we will see the use of past perfect tense. It is used to express an action completed before a given past moment. For example, she had completed the work before her class. Meaning is that before the class start, she had completed the work. It is also used to indicate a past hope, desire, or intention. For example, Anamika had expected that she will get good marks. So it was just expectation that she will get good marks. We don't know whether she got or not. So Anamika had expected that she will get good marks. It was just a hope. In those cases, we can use past perfect tense. Now we will see the use of past perfect continuous tense. It is used to express an action which began before a definite moment in the past and was still progress at that moment. Example we will see. I was very tired when I reached home because I had been working in the office for 8 hours. So that person felt very tired when he reached home. The reason is that he had been working in the office for 8 hours. So for 8 hours he had been working there. So that was the reason that he felt tired. So in these cases we can use past perfect continuous tense. Children, you would have seen some exercises related to since and for. You would have done it earlier also. Where we have to use since, where we have to use for. You may be always confusing, isn't it? Since and for. For example, she has been living since 1980. Same example again, she was living for 3 years. So what is the difference between since and for? There are some rules to follow while using since and for. Okay, so let's see that rules and we'll come back. Now we will see the uses of since and for. Since refers to a specific point of time, or else we can say it shows the beginning of an event. Suppose, for example, if we take, it was raining. Okay, it is raining now and it is 11 o'clock. And 10 o'clock it started. So how we will say? We will say that it has been raining since 10 o'clock. Another example we can say, I have been studying since 9 a.m. So that person has started studying from 9 o'clock and now it may be 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock. So to show that specific time 9 a.m. we have used since there. Likewise, she has been a teacher since 2015. So it shows that the teacher was working there from 2015 onwards. Ali has lived in London since April. So this all shows that specific point of time. And in since, we can use it for present and past. We cannot use for future tense. But in the case of for, it shows the duration of time. So same example we can see. Suppose the rain starts at 10 o'clock and now it is 11 o'clock. So by using for, we can say it has been raining for 1 hour. In this case, it can be used in present, past and future. Other examples we can see, I have been studying for 3 hours. So see here 3 hours, it shows the duration of time. She will be in the office for 2 hours. He has lived in London for 3 months. This all shows duration of time. So this is the difference between since and for. So I hope children you understood this topic very well, very clearly. So next class we will meet with another topic. Till then, bye.